Well, our next guests are from Tummo Studios here in Buffalo, New York. We welcome you, Emily and Derek. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so tell us all about Tummo Studios, and you guys do something called EMS training. This is why Emily's sporting this cute outfit here.
So basically, Tummo Studios is Buffalo's first and longest running EMS studio in Buffalo. What EMS is basically electric muscle stimulation. So rather than lifting with an external stimulus like a barbell, a dumbbell, a machine like you see in the traditional gym, we actually work out with our machine and some really light weights against electrical impulse. So super unique, super cool way to work out. And we've actually started together basically 2 years ago, but on completely different levels. I was a part-time trainer, and she's actually one of our original clients. And yeah, after shedding about 60 pounds and getting pretty ripped, she's now a trainer and
60 pounds? That's incredible.
Yeah, she's a beast.
So you're going to actually be demonstrating some of what happens. Will we be able to see it, or is it mostly just a feeling?
Yeah, so to the naked eye, it's going to look like she's doing next to nothing because, again, there's not a lot of external resistance. So people are used to seeing people, with a heavy squat or, kettlebells, whatever it is. All of the stimulus and everything that's going on is under the suit. So you can't really see it, but to her, she's feeling all of the muscle contractions, everything at the same time.
Wait, so you're telling me it's like working out without really doing anything?
So that's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's definitely like an easy way out, but 20 minutes once a week, again, sounds super easy, but you have to work hard to get the results. And for most people, it's the toughest 20-minute workout you can ever get. Okay. Every time that you get the stimulus from the machine, it's going to activate over 90% of your muscle. So pretty much everything you'd be working out in the gym and more, and it's going to be 80 contractions per second. So in order to have people kind of picture that, I always have them try to picture every exercise you do in the gym, doing it 80 times per second is what's going on under the suit and those muscle fibers.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that sounds intense.
Yeah, so super intense.
Okay, so show me what's going on. So this is the machine.
Yep.
When you walk into a class. Is it a class, a private session?
Yeah, so everything is one-on-one. You're always just in a closed room with one trainer. So for a lot of people who don't like being in a commercial gym setting and having people watch, it's really an ideal way to work out. And we have these specific cards for everybody that saves your data from week to week. So that way, we always know we're going a little bit harder. You're getting what's called progressive overload, so you're always kind of pushing your body to adapt every week. And when the client comes in, we basically get them in this lovely little outfit. This little stretchy material is woven with tensile, it's called, so it's basically metal. So it helps with the conductivity of the electricity.
Yeah.
Once she has that, we soak the whole suit and then slap it on them. It's a little weird and uncomfortable at first, but then once we really start squatting and warming up, you kind of warm up to it and don't notice it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pop her on real quick just to show you guys a couple of exercises. So she's gonna start just by doing a warm-up squat. So this is how we start everybody out. Super slow, super basic, just to kind of, get the body warmed up and get the mind ready. A lot goes into this workout other than just exercising. So you have to make sure, you're moving on time, so you're going nice and slow and controlled. It's always 4 seconds on, 4 off. So you get that little bit of time to catch your breath between exercises. And then for those 4 seconds, that's when you're getting that full body muscle breakdown. So it's really intense for those 4 seconds.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's always going to be a nice slow warm up. And then we try to get to that point where you finished the week before. And then from there, we really crank it up. Harder exercises, more intense with the stimulus. And a lot of people kind of ask, how does that compare to being in the gym? What is a hard workout here compared to there in terms of weight? And it's hard to kind of quantify in terms of pounds, but it's the same principle, like I said before, and then every week we're going to kind of increase it so the body thinks that we're lifting heavy.
Okay, because you cranked her right up.
Oh, and that's nothing. I mean, she's like I said, she gets all the way up to 50. So, I said, we'll have her kind of demonstrate a couple. So she'll just do a couple of split squat, lateral raise. Everything that we do, we try to do exercises that are going to incorporate multiple muscle groups at the same time, really to get the most out of that 20 minutes. So no matter what she's doing, the whole body is getting the stimulus. But for example, if she's doing a split squat and a lateral raise, we'd focus a little more on the legs and the shoulders. So, I would isolate, turning up the legs and the glutes a little bit. Same thing with the arms, just so she gets the most out of it.
Okay, so these buttons over here, you're not seeing them on camera, but there's little icons that show exactly which is getting targeted.
Correct, yeah. So there's a master control up here that basically is able to increase the intensity of the whole thing, so I can make it harder and easier in the whole body at the same time. Or again, if I'm trying to isolate a certain area, every muscle group is going to have an individual knob that we can focus on.
Now, you're giving people one free session just to try it out and see how amazing this is, right?
Yeah, so the whole thing can be pretty intimidating. You're thinking about working with electricity, and most people think you're like getting electrocuted. It's nothing like that at all. So, you know, it's an intense stimulus like a vibration. So we always want people to come and try it out for themselves, not only because it's super cool and super fun, but it's also great for a whole lot of different demographics. So you toss that, grab you a little squat and curl. So anybody who's got any injuries or limitations, you know, whether that be an issue with a joint or, you know, back problems, shoulders.
This is a great workout.
This is an amazing workout because we're able to isolate the muscles. We're putting no tension on joints, bones, ligaments, tendons. So, you know, the elderly population, anybody, like I said, who has that back pain.
Something for everyone. This is
people.
something that you want to come in and give it a try. Listen, thank you guys so much for coming in. If you would like to find out more, you can head over to their website, tummostudios.com. And like he said, that first session you're giving away for free. Just test it out and see how much you like it. Thanks so much for coming in, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you.